Let's talk about something pretty wild happening in the cloud world. What if I told you that some of the biggest rivals in tech, we're talking giants, are now working together? It's true. And we're going to break down how Oracle is putting its most powerful databases right inside its competitors' clouds, and what that actually means for, well, for everyone. Just think about this for a second. For years, if you ran your apps on a cloud like Microsoft Azure or Google Cloud, but you needed a super powerful Oracle database, they were in different places. And like any long-distance relationship, that creates a delay, a lag. We call it latency. And when you're talking about critical business apps, every single millisecond counts. So Oracle came up with this really radical solution. Seriously, it's like getting your absolute favorite pizzeria to open a branch inside your apartment building. You get the exact same amazing pizza, but with zero delivery time. That's what this is. This service literally puts Oracle's own high-performance hardware right inside Azure and Google data centers. Now you gotta understand, this isn't just some small tweak. This is a massive shift in how we think about cloud architecture. It completely gets rid of a huge trade-off that businesses have been stuck with for years. Having to choose between the cloud provider they love for their apps and getting the absolute best performance from their Oracle database. Okay, the most immediate win here is speed, pure and simple. By putting the database and the application in the same physical building, the network latency just evaporates. And what's so cool about that is how it directly translates into faster response times for your apps and a way snappier experience for your users. For companies with these huge, complex Oracle databases, moving to the cloud used to be like performing open-heart surgery. It was terrifying. This new service turns it into more of a simple outpatient procedure. You can just lift and shift your existing workloads with hardly any changes, using the tools you already know, like ArmyHan and Golden Gate. And you get to keep the exact same performance you're used to. And let's be real, nobody enjoys juggling a bunch of different vendors, contracts, and support tickets. It's a headache. Well, here, everything is streamlined. You can buy and manage the Oracle service right from the Azure or Google Cloud Marketplace. That means one bill, one place to call for support. The whole experience just works together. And this is where it really gets good. The service isn't just sitting in the other clouds. It's deeply integrated with them. You can use all the native tools you already know and love, like Azure Monitor or Google Cloud Observability, and manage who gets access with their IAM services. It honestly feels like it was always meant to be there. So let's just boil it all down, right? What you're getting is crazy low latency, a super simple migration path, and one unified bill that, get this, even counts towards your existing cloud spending commitments. And it all just works with the native APIs and tools of the cloud you're already in. It really is the best of both worlds, with zero compromise. Okay, so the benefits are pretty clear, but now you might be thinking, which version of this is right for me? Because Oracle offers a few different flavors, and the choice you make really depends on what you're trying to do. So let's break that down. It honestly all comes down to this one simple question. Are you the type of person who needs absolute granular control over every little setting and knob on your database? Or would you rather have the database just manage itself using smart automation? Control or automation, that's the core choice. All right, check out this table. It lays the whole landscape out for you. Over on one side, you've got the ultimate control freak stream, dedicated infrastructure. This is for your most mission-critical apps where you need to tune every last detail yourself. Then, all the way on the other side, you have the ultimate set-it-and-forget-it solution, the autonomous database. This is for modern apps where you want the database to just handle everything. And then you've got a couple of great options in the middle that balance things out. Let's just make this crystal clear. If you want full control, if you want to handle the patching, the tuning, all of it, especially if you're migrating a big, complex app that already exists, you're going to want dedicated infrastructure. But if you want a self-driving database that just handles everything for you, perfect for new apps where demand might go up and down like crazy, then you go with autonomous database. It's really that simple. Control versus convenience. Okay, that's enough theory. Let's see how this stuff actually works in the real world. We're going to look at a couple of quick examples that really bring these choices to life. First up, let's talk about that fully automated, super flexible option. Who really, truly benefits from a database that pretty much runs itself? Well, this is for any business whose workload looks more like a roller coaster than a flat line. Think about an e-commerce site that goes from totally dead to a mosh pit during a Black Friday sale. Or a software company that's adding new customers faster than they can keep track. They need a database that can keep up without someone watching it 24/7. And man, this quote from a retail chain just says it all. During their busiest sales, the database just handles it. No frantic calls to engineers, no paying for a bunch of servers they don't need most of the year. It scales up, it scales back down, and they only pay for that peak performance when they actually need it. Brilliant. Okay, now let's flip the script. Let's pivot to the other end of the spectrum. Who needs that raw, unfiltered power and total control that you get from dedicated hardware? We're talking about the heavyweights here, the financial firms that can't afford a single second of downtime, the big telecom companies analyzing data streams that would make your head spin. And of course, online gaming companies, where every millisecond is the difference between winning and losing. For a gaming company, lag is the ultimate enemy. It's not just annoying, it ruins the whole experience. It loses you players. This is exactly why they choose dedicated infrastructure. It gives them that extreme, consistent, and totally predictable performance they need 24/7, no matter what. So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one final thought to chew on. As you're moving more and more of your business into the cloud, ask yourself, have you accidentally created a long-distance relationship with your most critical data? And could closing that distance, bringing them back together, be the key to unlocking a whole new level of performance?